It's day 7 in our devotional, our Advent devotional, and if you've been watching the other ones, I want to give you my thanks for joining me in this. Today's word is pause. I really feel like a lot of times we forget to pause. Sometimes we are always so busy, and especially around this time of year, it just seems like we're flying from one thing to the other. You know, we go outside, we go to the store, we try to pick up some things. We're getting ready for buying, gift buying, and some of that is a wonderful thing. But sometimes we get so caught up in the hustle and bustle that we get annoyed by people that are, in our way or cut into our lives and things like that. And sometimes even the way that we try to gain information is the same way. We take our phones and we just kind of flip. We know this feeling all the time. We're just constantly flipping through stuff, and we might catch a headline. We might, but we're gaining opinions, and many times they're negative opinions. It's when we pause. It's when we slow down. When we allow ourselves to slow down, that we can get a better perspective of where we are, what we're doing, what our needs are. I've been in situations where I've been so busy, and I find myself getting, stressed out, anxiety, anger, whatever, annoyed at other people if I'm shopping or whatever. If I allow myself to pause, gain my ground a little bit, I realize that one of the things that maybe I'm stressed because it has nothing to do with what I'm doing, but it has to do with something else in my life, and I can focus on that. There are ways that we can pause and really gain a perspective of exactly where we are before we continue to move on. As we're gaining information, there are ways that we can pause too. Instead of flipping through and trying to grasp what's going on in our world just through tidbits and headlines, we can pause. We can read more. We can learn more that way. Instead of having a knee-jerk opinion, we can pause. We can gain perspective. We can remind ourselves of Christ in our lives, and that Christ is love. Christ is there for everyone. Christ wants us to be loved and to share love. And sometimes in that pause, it can alter our reaction to things that we see in this world, things that we're doing that are just going a little bit too fast. The world goes fast enough. Allow yourself the time to take a break, to pause, to gain perspective of where you are, to gain perspective of the information that you're taking in, and to gain perspective on what you are giving to the world and to yourself. Love God, love yourself, love your neighbor.